No, not this one. These are all things I'm supposed to do, but... these are side quests. Was this where she was? Or is this just the door? That's just the door. We can't do this one yet. Well, let's do this one first.
You seen Arthur today?
Then we'll do the other thing. We're slowly working our way up to going back to the Clive whatever Borst plant and fucking up the pigs. Although I'd rather not fuck up the pigs, I'd rather fuck up the whatever, but I don't have the intelligence to tinker with the whatever it is. I don't even have the intelligence to remember what it is that I'm not supposed to tinker with. But there's something over there I'm not supposed to tinker with. Or I can't tinker with. The financial records or whatever. I don't have the intelligence for that. But the other thing that I could have done is use medicine to jack up some kind of horrible thing into the pig's food, but that seems kind of violent, so maybe I shouldn't do that either. The other option is to fuck with the cannery machinery, but I never found the cannery machinery. I'm not even 100% sure what it is that I'm supposed to do with the cannery machinery. There's a lot of locations that we just find, but we don't do anything to. I think the next time we do this, we won't do it on Supernova, so we can fast travel from place to place. You guys like my ankle breaking material? The ankle breaking is not bad. It's okay. Elena's watching a show where a squirrel just turned into a sexy Japanese man. I just looked over and I saw a squirrel, and I was like, squirrel! Because that's what you do when you're, you know, ADD-ing it up. You just see a squirrel, you say squirrel. But then it turned into a sexy Japanese man in a white cloak, and I was like, huh. Well, that was unexpected. It was good, but it was unexpected. Isn't this where we were literally just at? I just didn't open the gate to get back in. Well, I can't do that. I know how to get in here from this side, but I didn't open the gate to get in from the other side, so I'll have to make that shit work this time. Is Supernova the hardest difficulty? It is the hardest difficulty, yes. God damn it, what am I tripping over? An imaginary rock? Fuck that, man. You guys don't see nothing. My poor ankles must be glass by now. Look, it's just a little bit of continuous ankle damage. It's not that big of a deal. Don't you guys make it a big deal. What's this? Nothing. It's just a teeny tiny bit of continuous ankle damage. Look, lady. We shouldn't even be here, alright? There's all kinds of enemies around here. There's 3 enemies just in this room alone. Or in this area alone. One of them is screwing the guy in the corner. These 2 are hanging out by the thingy. I don't think there's a back room from here, though. But it kind of looks like I need to activate that computer to activate the sweetheart cake. Parvati, how are you feeling? Are your legs nice and limber? The thing I'm supposed to be opening up to get back to the Cascadia landing pad involves going north and slightly to the west. What do you got in your inventory? I've never been able to get a gun out of any of these idiots. They just detect me instantly. Can I just have it?
Want those cakes
Shut the fuck up! Shit.
Hear that?
No, nobody hears nothing. It's fine and everything's fine. Fuck. Aren't those cakes just the cutie wootest little poopity pootest that you've ever fucking shootest? No, dude. Shut up, dude. Okay, so I can't go through here to get to there. Due to emergency precautions, the Rizzo's bridge to success has been sealed. Apparently I can't... whatever. Open it. Maybe I could if I murdered everybody in here. So, we got what we came for, so to speak. We gotta come to here now, the CMP Borscht factory. But it might be better to go there with my companions. That'll give me a bonus to whatever. The lady that gives me a bonus to medical might be the one thing that's useful. I'm really desperate to try this thing. Nope. In trouble. You guys know a faster way out of here than that? Sorry. And Parvati's dead. Man, I sure wish you had managed to not do that. Well, nothing doing now. Is the pacifist goal still alive? It is. Well, we're not about to be. Because Parvati decided to croak at the last possible instant. Come on, then. Are you fucking serious right now? How hard is it for you to kill me, seriously? You got it. Lord. Does this game even have unarmed combat? It does not. I know that because as soon as you equip guns, you can no longer ever equip anything ever again, and the game forces you to equip a gun at the very beginning of the game, so you can't ever have nothing in any of the slots. Dude, are you serious, Parvati? I gotta do all this again? Maybe you should just wait for me on the fucking ship.
Sure thing, Captain.
Since you're useless and an asshole. Am I counting companion kills as kills? I would count the companion kills as kills if the companions had any kills, but they don't. You cannot allow you can say your companions to not ever attack unless you tell them personally to attack. Which is something I wish that they had in New Vegas, but the result is that the only reason we hang out with companions is to get a very small bonus to one of the skills, or maybe it's so that we can, you know, do a quest that we think that they need to be there for. But this doesn't seem to be something that we need to have Parvati here for, so fuck her. If she's gonna die while I'm getting her stupid cakes, she can wait on the fucking ship. Yeah, we could do whatever. We could do companion kills only after this, but they won't attack unless you tell them to attack. If they're set to passive, so she and none of the other companions have ever even attacked anybody. I've never given them anything about that shit. Increase your determination skill. Give them companion perks that improve the health or toughness. They have all those things. They have great armor. It's just that she stood on a landmine and died about it. Which was something that, you know, had nothing to do with me. It definitely had everything to do with her. She decided to do that on her own. She wasn't just following me and stood on a mine that I had already detonated. No. It would be a lot different game if we decided that companions could kill people, just that we weren't allowed to kill people. You know? It would be mostly a game of keeping your companions alive, which I'm not planning on trying to do. Ouch. You dick, you blocked my jump. Get out of my way. If you had a gun, why the hell did you run all the way up to block my jump? Man, you guys are a fucking bunch of penises. Keen Eye Bouquet. Fucking jerk off dickhead motherfuckers. That's right. You all wish you saw something. The only thing you saw was your own sadness. This looks like No Man's Sky. The outfits do look a little bit like the No Man's Sky outfits. You're right about that. The sort of style of interior design is very reminiscent of Borderlands, not Borderlands, BioShock. The actual gameplay, the sort of gunplay and combat and stuff, I don't know anything about because we haven't done it yet. But as far as like as far as like the way that the story goes and how it's written and stuff, it definitely does feel a lot like a Fallout game. The terrain, I mean, I wish that I was gonna say, I wish that the sort of setup of the I wish that the setup of the terrain of the game was the way that No Man's Sky looked. Because No Man's Sky didn't quite look all that good. After a while, it all was very, very samey. Which, you know, that's how it works when you're doing that sort of thing, but man, it really did look very, very samey. It was hard to see. Okay, so do I need to do anything else in Cascadia, or can we not come back here ever again? What do we got here? Devil's Peak, an outpost in Amber Heights Bar. Let's see, where is this? That's 500 meters away. Clive, the secret people, is in Stellar Bay. And then Solution Vital we can't do. The Ice Palace we could do. That's the next thing. This one is Sanjar, so we can do that here. Parvati when we go back to the ship. Nyoka we can't do, and Scylla we could probably do, but not right now. And then we've got this Odd Jobs thing. Something called Sprat Kings. That's nowhere near me. These are nowhere near me, and this one we can't do. So we should be able to do Slaughterhouse Clive from this point. No, you won't. This guy found me. It was a different guy. You didn't find shit. It was somebody else. And we're not surprised, because you were always last at everything. Level 17 without kill XP. Honestly, we haven't had a ton of trouble with the quests, for the most part. There's been one hiccup on one of the quests, the one we literally just did. And then there's been 2 or 3 quests so far that we were doing and suddenly found that we couldn't continue because there wasn't enough. There was no way to complete it without killing something. But the way that this works, I don't really know. We may end up being able to do it, and we may end up not being able to do it. If we encounter a quest where it's like, hey, you got to get rid of all these guys before you can do anything else. It's very limited because there's a lot of guys that can follow you, but they can't follow you very far. These guys will totally let me through the door. No, maybe not. I think I died afterward. Is that right? Did we not open this door yet? No, we totally did. So, why then are you acting like I don't have whatever it is? Damn it, I hate it when it acts like this. My emergency medical inhaler, I didn't have that dialogue up to this point. Interesting. I guess we should do the sneak bonus. Big sneak bonus there. What was I going to say? We should have have Captain's ID, Mardet ID, Borst Factory ID. So I wonder why it gave me the shit like I couldn't go through the gate back there. Somewhere in here is a canning machine that we could fuck with, and I think that that's the way to do it, because we can't improve our intelligence in any way. But giving, you know, an increased whatever to the pigs seems kind of harsh. You know? This is Clive. We supposedly could just kill Clive and be done with it, but... This is the one that we can't do the records, because we can't edit the financial records with our low intelligence. This one, I don't know if we've interacted with. No, we totally have. But I don't know where the canning machine even is. I thought it was over here, but maybe not. Maybe it is, and I just need to interact with it in some specific way. Like, this is a terminal, but this is the canning machine or something. We could do the daily vitamin administration to 4,000%. I think that would just give the pigs a whole bunch of cancer, which seems kind of violent. Let's go down here and reset our shit. Is this where we were already? Yeah. Okay. So, out of all these machines, which one does canning? Because it isn't this one, or this one, and it isn't... Excuse me. It isn't this one or this one. See what I'm saying? So, don't know what to do, don't know where to go to do the canning stuff.
I saw that.
This guy's failed my ass. So that bottom bar is my holographic... It's my holographic costume or whatever. As long as you have an ID card for these guys, you can walk around in one of their restricted areas for a little bit of time. The more you move, the further the thing goes down until eventually you're shit out of luck and they can detect you. But you're supposed to be able to chat them up after you get caught and say, "Hey man, you're wrong. I'm the chief king of badassedness." Now look. There's got to be a canning machine somewhere around here, and it's got to be in this main area, or maybe not in this main area, but somewhere nearby. If we come up the stairs, we see a bunch of the pigs, but we don't see a place. There's a factory employee there. There's a computer right here, although I don't know if I've ever interacted with it or not. Fried sisty bits. You can go back through here, poof, and cause the whatever to reset. However, I can't get through that door. It's sealed no matter which direction I'm coming from, so... So, maybe... This is the medical records. There's a factory out there. This way is the toilet. However, none of these things indicate a canning machine of any particular description anywhere that I have been so far. So, I mean, I can only assume that it's out here somewhere, but we haven't been able to get to it. Maybe I gotta open this big blue door over here. This big blue door takes me to a location I haven't been to yet. Okay. Good to do. Good to do so far. Yeah, there's my Zuzu. She's hiding over here. Oop. Hey, Bubbles. What you doing? We're just trying not to get caught and to sabotage a canning machine. Which doesn't seem like the most efficient way to fuck shit up forever, but I'm sure it's fine. Fancy helmet. Terminal. Pink slip protocol on Sentry Automax. Call elevator to ground level. Alleged really was to get rid of the mechanists. They've all been fired. Which doesn't make sense. This the only point of having all those robots is to make it so that they can't get fired. So that they just do what they're supposed to do forever and never ever argue. But this didn't lead me to a majestic super location. Uh-oh. Apparently the robots are murdering the friends down here. So there's your reprogrammed robots doing work. Well, well, you can configure the robots to kill people.
Security patrol initiated.
Something's not right.
That action is not authorized. System.
I'm trying to decide whether or not telling the robots to kill the people inside is cheating or not. It kind of is, isn't it? Let's just see if we can locate. I mean, you can get Clive's corporate key, which is part of the way that you can complete the quest, apparently. If you had that sort of thing set up. For all I know, we're going to eventually need to do that anyways, but I need to figure out where the fucking cannery is, seriously. I'm guessing it's right here. And that these guys can't see me or come up ladders. We're going to find out, though. Then I might just throw myself into the bus and try again. You can do it. Increase production rate by 200% is an engineering 55 routine. And apparently we're not quite there yet. Engineering is at 50, of course. -4 because we're sick or sleepy or whatever. So, let's see. How the fuck are we supposed to do this? We can get our engineering up to 60 if we bring Parvati with us. So let's find those robots. And then we gotta come all the way up here to blow this shit up. Hi. Hello. Kill me. Kill me. Do it. Do it, you coward. It's an uncanny performance. If I have to bring Parvati with me and also not get caught, go to that door, open it, break open the cans, come back out, and leave. Those are the exact specific situations and scenarios that I require to proceed. Which means I gotta go back to fucking... Let's see, what's the nearest place here? Here's CNP, here's Cascada. But I can't go from here to here. So... Back to Fallbrook. And then all the fucking way back over there again? God damn it. Talk to Reed wearing Marauder stuff. Did he freak out?
A reminder to all crew members, there is only one toilet on the ship.
I need to sleep, I guess, before we start. Before we go and try to do this shit. We're getting wrecked in these quests up here. Maybe I'm not doing a very good job of discovering things to do. Alright, Parvati, I got good news for you. I did get your treats, so you can take those. And maybe we can get a little level up. Maybe.
The dustback casserole Mr. Raymond made smell. Now look how cute these cakes from Cascadia are.
Mm-hmm.
Someone even traced little hearts in them.
Well, I'm hoping that you're ready to do the thing.
I got this nice meal all planned out with music, and I got the...
You didn't have anything particular in mind to
I don't
wear?
have a head for fashion, and I can't really picture myself in something. There's this place I heard of in Byzantium, Joliker's Haberdashery. I bet I could find something nigh on perfect at a place like that.
I haven't been to Byzantium, but, you know we can't get into Byzantium, right?
Well, not today. I know this is all... I saw the lady who runs it on Aetherwave.
Okay. I hope you understand that the food is gonna go bad. All for you to date some lady with the fancy clothes on. This is all your fault. You deserve the failure that this date will be. He told you off and said it was incredibly ballsy of you. That's fun. Yeah, there's a lot of weird little dialogue things that are over to the side that will cause for a lot of variation in the gameplay. Like if you're playing Fallout and you decide to be a shithead to the railroad, the only people who are going to care are the railroad. And there's only maybe one line of dialogue between them being pissed at you and them just outright trying to kill you. Whereas in this game, if you're like a corporate shill, they'll be fucking pissed at you, but maybe we'll let you do stuff for them to try to prove it back, or maybe it's the other way around. But yeah, there'll be a lot of that kind of stuff. Yeah, very Obsidian. And that's one of the reasons why I really like the holographic outfit thing, because in New Vegas, there's totally the put on an outfit and you can use the outfit to sneak around. You can go into places and not be attacked immediately. But in this game, there's a lot more covert type of shit that you can do. I mean, in New Vegas, there was like never a point to do that, to wear an outfit just for the sake of sneaking around and some shit. So, for you to be able to, like, just walk in and get a little ID card and then use it to... Ouch. Use it to scam your way through certain areas. I wonder who killed all these guys. It was probably that thing. More like Dead Money, where if you piss off Dean, he will betray you, but everyone is Dean Domino. But he'll betray you anyways, even if you're super duper duper nice to him. And then you can talk him into not betraying you. I think there's a way that you can basically keep everyone alive, but I've never been able to do it. Okay. Work our way over here. Doopity-ba-da-ba-doo. Parvati apparently doesn't need an outfit. She's sweet enough, I guess.
Careful up there.
I know where to go, but we gotta get a little ways there. Oh, Parvati is wearing the outfit. Interesting. She and I are two of a sneaking kind. So that's fun. Is there a song Dean Domino actually sings? I actually don't know. There is a holographic projection of him singing. Alright, consider Clive dealt with. Now we just gotta get out of here. Shouldn't it cause fucking carnage? dead ass bedlam in here.